Hi everyone. So I'm really excited to talk about this week's topic, which is energy. Now, just to let you know, I don't really have a clear plan of what I'm gonna create every week. So far I've just been going off intuition, and recently I found that the topic of energy keeps popping up everywhere in my life. And so I've been reading more about it and learning more about it, and I just felt really compelled to share the knowledge that I have about it with you this week. So let's start with the basics. So everything in the universe is made of energy. That includes you, that includes me, that includes the phone you're holding or the laptop you're watching this on. Everything is made of energy, and this energy vibrates at certain frequencies. Everything has its own frequency of vibration. Things that are solid also vibrate. Now, we can't see it with our naked eye, but on a quantum level, they're also in vibration. And when I say everything vibrates, everything, and that includes our thoughts. Now, depending on the types of thoughts that we have, each thought has a different vibrational frequency as well. Now, if you're struggling to get your head around this and you're thinking, what is she on about? I'll give you a few examples. So, have you ever been in a situation where maybe you're at work or you're at school and you start complaining about something, and someone will join in the conversation and they'll start complaining as well, and then someone else will join in and they'll start complaining as well, and then everyone's just complaining and moaning, and then all of a sudden you just realize that you feel this really low energy in the room. Everyone's pretty down. That's the low energy that you create, from everyone complaining and being negative. Or have you ever felt it when you meet someone and you just click? Like, it's so effortless, so natural, the conversation flows, you feel like that person really just gets you, and it's really weird. And sometimes you say, oh, I really vibe with this person. Well, it's probably because you are both vibrating on a very similar frequency, and like energy attracts like energy. So that's probably what's happening. Or have you ever met those people, those rare people, that they walk into the room and you don't know what it is, but there's just something about them that draws you to them. And they might not necessarily be the most beautiful or the most handsome person in the room, but there's just something so attractive about them. Now, people who operate at a very high frequency, they tend to attract a lot of people into their lives because people are naturally drawn to that energy, and they just like being around them. And I think it was Roald Dahl that actually said, a person with good thoughts can, they can have a crooked nose and wonky teeth, but the good thoughts will shine out of their face like sunbeams. And that's what he was talking about. Your energy, even before you say something, your energy, people pick up on your energy. And day to day, obviously we have a number of thoughts in our head. So the vibrational frequency of our thoughts, goes up and down. But we tend to operate around a general range of frequencies. Now, if you're someone that operates at quite a low frequency in general, you tend to have more negative thoughts, and you I guess what you focus on a lot is what you're lacking in life and what's going wrong in your life, and to you, your worldview is pretty bleak. So you often have thoughts associated with disappointment. Maybe you get quite envious of people. You get upset, you can get angry quite often. You're paranoid, and those sort of thoughts, crop up again and again, day to day. Now, if you're someone that's operating at a higher frequency, you tend to have more positive thoughts and you have a more brighter view of the world. Now, you're someone that probably focuses more on how abundant your life is. Now, you might not physically have a lot of stuff in your life, but what you do have, you're very grateful for. And your focus is always on what you've got in your life and how grateful you are for it. And the thoughts that occur in your head are often ones of, love, compassion, joy, peace, all that good stuff. Now, like I said, like energy attracts like energy. So if you're operating on a very low frequency, you tend to attract more people on that same wavelength as you. And you also attract more situations in life that are also quite, crap. Because you think about it, because if you're someone that's always focusing on what's going wrong in your life and, how you never have enough, then life is always just going to give you more reasons to complain. It's going to give you more reasons to be upset. And if you're someone who operates on a higher frequency and you're always grateful for what you have in life, your life is always just going to give you more things to be grateful for and more things to be happy about. And it's going to put more situations and more people at that level. It's going to draw them into your life. Now, the good thing is, if you feel that maybe you aren't operating at as high a frequency as you'd like to be, if you feel like maybe actually, you know what, I'm probably operating on a low level, there are things that you can do to increase your vibration. So one of the biggest things, one of the most transformative things you can do is practice gratitude. Gratitude is an incredible tool which can really shift your worldview from one of sort of scarcity to abundance really quickly. And the good thing about gratitude is you don't have to have loads of things in your life. You don't have to have loads of stuff in your life to be grateful. Wherever you are in life, you can be grateful for what you have now. And a good way to practice it. So you can practice it first thing in the morning, so that it sets your day up, or you can practice it last thing at night, so as part of a reflection of your day. So what you do is you take out your book, and writing is a very powerful technique as well. Writing down what you're grateful for rather than just thinking it or saying it out loud. Write down things that you're genuinely grateful for, and really feel the gratitude within you for it. And it can be, really big things like, having a roof over your head and having money and things like that. But it can be also really small things like that hot chocolate that I had when it was freezing, or sometimes I'm really grateful for my rabbit, because I don't know, I really love my rabbit. My pet rabbit. My pet rabbit Tilly. Yeah. And then what it actually does is it trains your brain. It trains your brain to pick up on all the good things that are happening in your life. And that naturally just increases your frequency, because all of a sudden the world becomes something that is abundant. And yeah, it just really, really lifts your energy. The more you practice it, the more your brain starts naturally picking up on all the good things that are happening in your life every single day. So that's a great practice. There are loads of other things that you can do to raise your frequency. What I've done is I've put together a small a pack of things that you can do to increase your frequency. And these aren't huge things that life changes that you need to make. These are small things that you can incorporate day by day. What I'll do is, if you've signed up, if you subscribe to my blog, I'm going to send it to you as a PDF. And if you'd like access to it and you haven't signed up, well, sign up and I'll be more than happy to share it with you. Yeah, and that's it really. So let me know if any of this makes sense to you, or if you think I'm just talking crap. I'd really be interested to know what your views on energy are, and if you understand where I'm coming from and what I'm trying to tell you. And if you have a chance to implement those techniques that I will send you, then please let me know how you get on. So to access it, please subscribe to my blog, www.aglasshalffull.net. And yeah, hope you found that useful. Have a great week. Bye.